the 28th day of November 2023. We have 4 of our 5 members present, so we do have a quorum. And our first order of business would be the approval of our minutes of our regular meeting of November 14, 2023.
Second.
They moved and seconded. Any additions or corrections? Not all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, nay. And we now have
She just not, it's okay.
Tracy has joined us, so we have everybody present.
Hi, Tracy.
Good
Payment of
evening, how's
claims.
everybody?
Okay. Welcome.
Thank you.
Claims were sent out to all of you by email for your review. Entertain a motion, we approve the payment of claims.
Second.
It moved and seconded. Any discussion regarding the claims? If not, we will vote. Tracy,
Aye. Can
hey,
you guys hear? Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
yes, thank you.
Okay,
Zach?
thank you.
Aye.
Dale?
Aye.
Dave? That is approved. Report of our utility superintendent, Scott.
Good evening, everyone. So as you can see, we've got quite a few items on the agenda tonight, so we'll just start at number 1 here. So we have approval of amendment number 3 to task order number 5 with American Structure Point to increase the 2021 EPA assistance. That is for the additional modeling work that was required by the EPA or requested by the EPA for the additional modeling of the 10 and 25-year storms and the quantification of volumes that would result in spills from those storm events and also I think we have to have recommendations for projects to capture that spill. So that is an EPA order related item. We do recommend approval of that. We've got also change order number 11 with from American Structure Point. This is on the 2022 sewer manhole rehab project. It decreases the cost of that project by $72,114.35. And this is a result of the final balancing of the quantities on the project. It did bring us in slightly under the total $4.1 million grant. So we do recommend approval of that one as well. Then we have amendment number 1 with Westler Engineering to increase the GIS consulting services by $43,400. The GIS work, if you recall what they're doing, is they created a field app for our GIS system, which is going to allow our technicians in the field to have greater ability to modify, update the actual assets while they're actually in the field, doing something on the asset instead of writing it down and having to come back to the shop and then enter it, log on a computer and enter it. They'll be able to do it right from the field. So this additional work is going to be bringing in a lot of the data that's already being captured out in the field. We're going to bring that stuff into the new platform. So we do recommend approval of that. That's going to get us. It's also just want to make sure everybody understands that the GIS part is just part of our total asset management program. So this is the field part of all of that. And so we're looking forward to wrapping that up. We also have task order number 3 with Westler and task order number 17 to update our water and sanitary sewer construction standards and specifications of detailed drawings. That hasn't been done since 2010, 2011. So we really need to get those updated, get our detailed drawings that get included in the plan sets and stuff like that we need to get those up to date. And then we also have task order number 18. And that is for Westler 2 to update the water asset management plan that they created in 2016. As you all know, since 2016, we have done a ton of work on our water system, updated all 3 of our plants, basically rebuilt them. All of our storage facilities have been renovated. A lot of work on our wells. We've replaced, roughly 40,000 linear feet of main. So that asset management plan, we need to go back and update that, and to take the items that were on the plan that were slated to be done. We can now show those as being completed. They'll have a new priority assigned, and then we'll, reprioritize basically the asset management plan. And then also we're going to have them update our water valuation report, which was done in, I want to say 2018 possibly. And so that really needs to be up to date. Basically, that just takes all our assets and we create a report that shows what basically the value of the infrastructure is that the city has for its water system. So we do recommend approval of all those. We did receive, and I may have mentioned this before, but I'll bring it up again. Approval from the EPA. They did extend our deadline for submitting the sewer corrective action plan. So the new deadline for that is February 2nd. ASI is working on the additional modeling work already. We're also, you may have seen notices already that we're in the process of rolling out our new online bill pay platform, which is a project that was needed to address issues we had with our previous upgrade that did not actually achieve the desired result. And so we've had our controller, Tyler, and his staff, our business office manager, Kathy, and her staff, and they've been working really hard on this. And so we're at the phase now where we're starting to get the word out to customers. We've got stuff posted on the website. There's you can go on there and see what needs to be done in order to update your account status and stuff like that. And also the timeline of the rollout and when the legacy stuff will be shut down. So we look forward to that getting rolling here. And then I guess I will end it by saying that I will be retiring effective January 1 of 2024. It's been a pleasure working with this administration, Mayor Collier, and this utility service board for the past 8 years. We've accomplished a hell of a lot in those 8 years. And so, but after 38 years, I think it's time for me to move on. Spent more than half my life here, and I'm very, very pleased with what we've been able to accomplish. And so I won't go into all the details there, but just want to let everybody know that.
Hey, that wouldn't have been done without you.
Absolutely.
Well, and and I appreciate that, but when it is a team. It's not just me. I get to sit up here and take a lot of credit and stuff like that, but it's everybody, all the people that work at the utilities that, Tina, Paul, who unfortunately can't be here. He's can't remember if this is anything to do with his knee or not, but at any rate, the point is we have a really, really great team here at the utilities, including you guys. And so it's all of us working together that have accomplished, taken, what was basically almost bankrupt utilities in 2016 and turned them around to what we have today and what we've accomplished. It's been extraordinary. I'm very pleased with what's been accomplished, and I think I achieved my goal of leaving these utilities in a much better condition than I found them.
Oh.
So that's my report.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
looking into the new year, what sort of things does the utility service board and the water company need to maybe look forward to as far as more infrastructure repair work and things like that?
I think, I've got a huge briefing document already prepared for the transition team. I think you guys may already have seen that. So it kind of lays everything out. I mean, basically on the water side, we just need the utility needs to keep moving forward with the water replacement program. Stay on top of the storage tanks, don't let them sit for 15 years without doing anything to them. Stay on top of the wells. We're in the process of putting 2 new wells in the 4-well field. There's conversations going on with DNR about adding 2 more south of 71st Street, so that needs to be kept alive. You don't want to let that die out. Your main priority, I think, in 2024 again is going to be on the sewer side of things, and because we've got to get our corrective action plan in, got to get it approved. And then we got to start doing projects. At the same time, we've also got in January 1 of 2025, we need to start getting prepared for the second phase of the rate increase from Citizens Energy Group. So there will need to be another sewer rate increase in 2025. So, that probably sometime towards the end of 2024, probably want to engage with Baker Tilly or whomever the new superintendent wants to use and start looking at the sewer rates and figuring out what amount of increase is going to be needed in order to be prepared to pay those increased costs. And I think that's going to be the primary focus is EPA compliance and then the sewer rate increase. You'll probably also want to take we've had Baker Tilly has completed, we have a draft water rate study. That'll probably need to be brought before the board and the council and sometime in early 2024, maybe in the first quarter or something like that. And because of the increased operating costs that we've had due to the pandemic related stuff, the cost of everything went through the roof. We've had tremendous increases in chemical costs, brass fitting costs, stuff like that. So, plus it's been, it'll be in 2024, it'll be 4 years since the last phase of the water rate increase hit. And so, in looking back, where we said we were going to look at rates every 3 to 5 years, which I still think is what should be done instead of waiting, a decade or more like what was done in the past. I think, this is the right time to go ahead and take another look at and adjust those water rates. Now, fortunately, I don't think the water rate increase does not look to be a very big one. But we are feeling the pinch on the operating cost side of the water utility budget.
Awesome, thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Well, thank you very much, Scott. On behalf of the board, I just want to tell you how much we appreciate you and all the great work you've done and the leadership you've provided. It's good to have a team, but you need to have good leadership in order to have a good team, and you've provided that. Really appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you guys too.
Thanks, Scott, appreciate that.
Congratulations, Scott.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions or comments for Scott?
So you retiring or just
Yep.
late grandbabies?
Well, my 2 grandbabies are 17 and 15. So
You don't look really that.
we're gonna do some traveling.
Good for you. Okay, unfinished business. We do not have any this evening. Under new business, I would entertain a motion that we approve amendment number 3 to task order number 5 from American Structure Point to increase the 2021 EPA Assistance Project by $31,500.
So move.
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? If not, we will vote. Tracy,
Aye.
Zach,
Aye.
Dale,
Aye.
Dave.
Aye.
I vote aye, that is approved. Item number 2, under new business, I would entertain a motion for approval of change order number 11 from American Structure Point LLC to decrease the 2022 sewer and manhole rehabilitation project by $72,114.35.
So moved.
Second.
And moved and seconded. Any discussion? If not, we will vote. Tracy,
Aye.
Zach,
Aye.
Dave.
Aye.
Dale.
Aye.
You guys are awake. I vote aye as well. Next order of business, entertain a motion for approval of amendment number 1 from Wessler Engineering to increase the GIS consulting services by $43,400.
So move.
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? If not, we will vote. Tracy,
Aye.
Zach,
Aye.
Dale,
Aye.
Dave.
Aye.
I vote aye as well. That is approved. Item number 4 under new business, I would entertain a motion for approval of task order number 3 from Wessler Engineering for sanitary standards updates not to exceed $22,100.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? If not, we will vote. Tracy,
Aye.
Zach,
Aye.
Dale,
Aye.
Dave.
Aye.
I vote aye as well. That is approved. Under item number 5, I would entertain a motion for approval of task order number 17 from Wessler Engineering for water standard updates not to exceed $21,300.
So move.
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? If not, we will vote. Tracy,
Aye.
Zach,
Aye.
Dale,
Aye.
Dave.
Aye.
I vote aye as well. That is approved. The final item under new business this evening, I would entertain a motion for approval of task order number 18 from Wessler Engineering for asset management plan update and water valuation not to exceed $51,000.
So moved. Second.
And moved and seconded. Any discussion? Not, we'll vote. Tracy,
Aye.
Zach,
Aye.
Dale,
Aye.
Dave.
Aye.
I vote aye as well. That is approved. We do not have any account adjustments on the agenda this evening. We do not have any remonstration or ratepayer dispute regarding disconnect notice. And I do not believe anyone is here for citizen comments. Entertain a motion, we adjourn.
I move we adjourn.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. We'll vote. Tracy,
Aye.
Zach,
Aye.
Dale,
Aye.
Dave. I vote aye as well. We are adjourned. Thank you all. Thank you.
Have a good night, everybody.